Alright, what's going on? My name is Justin Ishmore, and I'll be telling you why LeBron James is the best NBA player today. So LeBron James, or as we all know him as King James, has been a man on a mission these past few seasons in the NBA. The man is a 6'8", 250-pound beast of a man, almost like a freight train when running full speed down court. In words, simply unsolvable. And LeBron has been to the NBA Finals 4 straight years, of course, coming out a champion 50% of the times. And just getting to the finals has, well, it's a task that has eluded some of the superstars in today's NBA, like Carmelo Anthony, of course, and James Harden. But LeBron is still getting better every year. It's not like, he went to the finals 4 years in a row, so he's done now. His time's over. No, he's getting better every year, and his four league MVPs will back up my prior statement. But now, talking about LeBron James' age, the old sports quote, "Father Time is undefeated," goes a long way. Talk about an 11-season veteran like LeBron James. But while most players in LeBron's draft class are tipping into their early 30s, mid 30s, LeBron came straight out of high school, so most people forget that he's only 28 years of age and has at least 8 years of basketball left in him. So he can put forth a great effort to getting back to the finals and coming out a champion once again. And scientifically speaking, the male body is typically in its prime from, I'd say, late 20s to early mid 30s. Also, when he did go to the finals, he came out a champion back-to-back years in 2012 and 2013. But of course, the obvious statement was that can be made against LeBron is that he cannot perform in the clutch very well, which could be backed up by his performance in the 2011 NBA Finals and to an extent the 2014 NBA Finals, but more or less the 2011 NBA Finals when LeBron was reoccurringly passing the ball off when it should have been him taking that last shot, not, let's say, Dwayne Wade or Chris Bosh. The ball should have been in his hands. So most people said he could not perform in the fourth quarter or even just the last 2 minutes of the game. But in the 2014 NBA Finals, you can't put the blame all on LeBron because he simply had no help. LeBron was just LeBron's career average in the finals is about 28 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists, which is incredible numbers coming from the small forward position. It's almost like he's playing the first three positions, that being point guard, small forward, and shooting guard. And you can't ask one man to play three positions. You need a whole team because a game is obviously won as a team, not an individual. And growing up a fan of the NBA, I remember I was lucky enough to watch Shaquille O'Neal and a young Dwayne Wade and a young Kobe Bryant. Many players who have been elected into the Hall of Fame, but only a few of those players have been as consistently dominant and have still remained healthy like LeBron has been. It's a very tough task to stay healthy in the NBA with all the physical rigors and how physical the game has adapted to become with the flagrant fouls being an issue now these days that the league itself has to address its policy on how hard the fouls can be. But last season, which was the 2013-2014 season, LeBron averaged 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. Now, LeBron James is the definition of a stat sheet stuffer, that being he gets all sorts of different stats and just performs very well in games. And remember, he's doing all this from the small forward position. Some centers in the NBA and some point guards, elite point guards like Derrick Rose, Chris Paul, and Rajon Rondo don't even dish out that many assists that LeBron has. He has a very high basketball IQ, that being he makes the right play when it's the right time. But no one really cares about what his individual stats are as long as what they compare to Michael Jordan, him being considered the greatest basketball player of all time. But career-wise, LeBron's only down in points by, let's say, about roughly 6 points. That being Michael Jordan averages 30 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, and LeBron averages 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists, which I said earlier in my statement. But those numbers are no numbers to squander. Like, he gets the job done. Is he just cannot be stopped in the NBA today. So when the statement is made that, oh, Kevin Durant can potentially beat LeBron one-on-one, which means he is the best NBA player, Kevin Durant cannot physically match up to LeBron James. LeBron James' physicality, and he's just, let's say, a physical monster. No one can size up to him, and no one can come even close to guarding him. So that's what giving him the edge in the topic of being the best NBA player that we've seen in probably the last 20 years, which he has some very elite company, which I said earlier, which would be Shaq, of course, Carmelo Anthony, but he just tops them off because of his athletic dominance. And yeah, that's why LeBron James is the best NBA player. Thank you.